Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Smackdown. This one was from May 17th. Wait. May 16th, sorry. It's because I don't know why I edited, but I don't even know what happened, so yeah. But I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Smackdown. I'm going to go segment by segment. I'm going to rank everything and give the full thing a rating at the end of it, so I'm getting a little bit stuffy right here, so if I messed up, I'm sorry. It's just, damn it. The opening segment was Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu introducing JC Mateo. Solo Sikoa trying to hype himself up, but then Jacob Fatu tries to correct him, and then they have a tense segment where Solo's trying to get Jacob to say, "I love you, Solo," but like he doesn't do it, and then it just gets tense. I thought that was a pretty good segment, pretty good way to build up a story between Solo and Jacob, but then LA Knight had to come and attack JC Mateo. He hates him so much that he did it again later on, so cool. I'm going to give the segment a 3.6 out of 5. I thought it was a pretty good start to SmackDown, so yeah. Next up was women's Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat between Alexa Bliss, Michin, and Chelsea Green. It was a pretty good match in my opinion. I'm going to give it a 3.3 out of 5. Nothing really too interesting happening there other than Alexa Bliss winning, so yeah. Next up was Fraxium versus DIY. That was a really fun match in my opinion. Fraxium has not missed as soon as they got called up, they have not missed in any match so far. They're 4-0, 4-0, and having spectacular matches too on SmackDown. They beat DIY, and they're getting a tag title match next week, so that's fun. I'm going to give it a 3.9 out of 5. It was still a lot of fun. Next up was R-Truth confirming, or just having his own kind of promo in a way. Like, he had an interview with Wade Barrett. He's like, "That is not the John Cena I know. I'm going to have to beat the sense into him at Saturday Night's Main Event." Honestly, everyone's hating on the match. I'm kind of excited for it. I mean, Saturday Night's Main Event is not supposed to be like this super and extremely canon show. No, it's supposed to be like a glorified fun house show, and house shows are supposed to be fun. So, yeah, like, bro, it doesn't really matter that much. It's Saturday Night's Main Event. It's not really that canon, is it? It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Like, if you know what I mean. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. But it wasn't bad. I don't know. Everyone's hating on it. I like it. I don't care. Next up was Aleister Black versus Carmelo Hayes. Honestly, that was another pretty good match in my opinion. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. It was picking up really, really well, too. It had a really good pace to it. Miz did interfere, though, and, yeah, caused a DQ, but Carmelo Hayes stood tall, so that's fine, I guess. Give it another 3.5 out of 5. This match was better than last week's, so, yeah. Drew McIntyre had his own promo. He's facing Damian Priest at Saturday Night's Main Event in a steel cage. So that's pretty cool to see. Drew McIntyre has his own comments about this vortex that him and Priest are stuck in. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was a pretty good promo by Drew. So, yeah. And then next up was Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso versus Rey Fenix, men's Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat. That was honestly another pretty good match in my opinion. Solo Sikoa ended up picking up the win because, what's it called? JC and Jacob, they both really helped Solo get the win here. Yeah, that's about it. It's honestly, Solo kind of deserves to go to Money in the Bank, honestly. With the work he's been doing, he deserves it. I can't lie. Giving it a 3.5 out of 5. And then LA Knight once again came out to kill JC Mateo. Man, he hates him. They set up his debut match, which wasn't great, but it was good, but it really started off really slowly. It picked up really well, pretty well. Actually, no, I wouldn't say really well. It says I'm liking it too much. It picked up pretty decently throughout the end of the match. It ended up being slightly good. JC did get the win, so I'm going to give it a 3.2 out of 5. So on Twitter yesterday, I saw this poll. What's a match that everyone loves but you don't love as much? This match is the example. The Women's Championship between Tiffany and Nia. In my opinion, I was bored for like the first, it was like, what, 15 minutes long? I was bored the first 10 minutes. But then the last 6 minutes made up for it really pretty good. I keep saying, well, it's making it seem like the match was a classic. It really kind of wasn't. I might have to rewatch it if I want to get a different opinion, but I didn't like it until like the end of the match, until like the last 6 minutes of the match. It started to get pretty well. It was a little bit overbooked. We had Jade and Naomi come out. Then Nia kicking out of the freaking moonsault. No one's ever done that before. Then Nia recreating the Lyra Valkyria spot from Queen of the Ring last year. It was honestly, it honestly got to a good point in the match where I'm going to give it a 3.4 out of 5. So yeah, Tiffany retained, thank God. And yeah, here are the rankings. I'm gonna just leave it up there for 5 seconds and then it's gone. Overall, this SmackDown was pretty good. There were some points where it felt like it was dragging a little bit, but I'm not gonna complain too much. It wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good, honestly. 3.5 out of 5. That's basically the equivalent to a 7 out of 10. It was good. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this this week's SmackDown review. Is kind of slow. I'm not gonna do one for next week though, or for this coming Friday because what's it called? The Trek race, and I actually don't even know. Goodbye.